Eh?
Yes. I have a question. Yes, I can see this. I have a
Okay.
question now.
Okay.
This template here, I thought template is the one that can edit.
Yes, you can
It's
edit
different from sync.
template. You can edit template.
Okay.
This, we have a free template and premium template. You get. So
Mm,
templates are the ones you get under your themes and all that. You get them there. So that is where you
mm.
get free template. So if you want to buy premium
Yeah.
template, you can now go down. There are different platforms where you can get free premium template. So most times the most popular one is the theme forest. So theme forest you can theme forest.
I know Forex.
You know theme
But
forest, right?
this one, okay, okay.
So this is theme forest. So theme forest you can get different um template. So I'm currently working on a conference website for a client. So I had to because the website is I can build from scratch up, but they need the website on Saturday. So
Okay, okay.
instead of stopping myself to start
Video
building
was flash.
from scratch, I have to go and get a template that suits what they want. And they also send me some of the sample websites they need. You get so these are some of
Wow.
the samples of the websites they need. So it's just a conference website. So I have to install this on the website, and by tomorrow or tonight, I should start work on it. I should start work on it.
Okay, so this is template now. All I have to do
And,
is just edit it.
and yes, I'll just have to start editing from scratch. At times, I
Okay.
might not want to. At times, I might even pull down, take some of the elements here. You get. I might take some of the stuff here that I need. Look at what and what do I need here that is very nice. I'll have to pull down some and rebuild some. You get. It's not that I will use the
Mm.
template exactly as the template is. So at times, I just have to rebuild some. A client sent me a website this evening. It's a wedding invitation website. Um, Let me open it. So the client wants something like this also. It's just a wedding site. The one thing is to know how to get some of these stuff done. Very important. So this is a wedding website. Now,
Oh,
how do I know if this is a WordPress website? You need to, because I'm going to send you a sample website. You need to know if this site is a WordPress website and also know the kind of thing they use in building this website, right? So how do I know the kind of theme? I'll just right click on the blank space and click on view page source, right? So I'll press Ctrl F to find. So once you type WP, it means this is actually not a WordPress website, right? So it's just saying 1/1. WP simply means WordPress. So this is not a WordPress website, but I can also build something like this, exactly like this on WordPress without stress. You get.
mm.
So so the client wants something like this, and we just have to get it done. So this is like a one-page website. You get.
Yeah.
Once you press family, you scroll down. Everything is built on a one page. Once you press home,
Okay.
it goes up. So it's not exactly once you press about, it comes down to this section. So it's like a one-page website scrolling to the first section on that particular page. So
Yeah.
family, event. So as I said earlier on, this course is divided into different sections. The first one is the e-commerce training that we are doing. The next one we'll go into is we are going into how to build a course website. The client sent a sample course website to me this evening, asking if I can do something like that. So I'm going to send
A
him just
course website.
yes, LMS. It's called an LMS website. So let me open it so you will see. something like Udemy, Coursera, and things like that, where they can host their courses and learn online. So I'm trying to load the website. The website is taking time to load. So let's go into today's class. We have talked more about, we have done so much. So let me open the back end of this website. Do I see the user? I hope I still, because I'm not so good with password. I have so many sites on my head. Hmm. Okay, I've gotten the password. So currently we have this site. So let me visit the site. For this particular site, I'm currently using a free hosting, but not a free domain. So I'm also into cloud computing. So I had to host this website, the whole of this website on Amazon AWS. So it's currently a free hosting plan for 1 year. So I had to quickly deploy this, use this, and all that. So I want to restart this site. I want to wipe out everything on this site. So how will I do that? We have explained themes, different kind of themes. So let's go down into plugins. Plugins are stuff that makes your website work. So once you have your theme needs plugins. So we have different page builders. What we're using in this class is Elementor. So Elementor is a page builder. We also have WooCommerce. So for this class, one of the most important plugins you will need is the WooCommerce plugin, because without WooCommerce plugin, there's no way you can host your products. There's no way you can create a payment gateway and all that. So WooCommerce is one of the most powerful tools we are going to use. So under here we have the WooCommerce plugin. So I'm going to restart this website. So I'll come down to plugins, add new. Then we have what we refer to as WP reset. And WP reset. WP stands for WordPress. So this is it, WP reset. So this all-in-one WP migration, if you want to migrate your website from one hosting platform to another hosting platform, this is a plugin to use. So WP reset, I'll click on install. Then once you install, just like your theme, once you install your theme, you have to activate. So same thing with your plugin. Once you install, the next thing to do is to click the activation button, right? Now, this my website. This is all what we have on this site. We have the news, which is the blog. We have the about us section. We have the gallery section. This is a very plain website, and is also a theme, a free template, a free theme. Very nice, very, very nice. So from here, what I'll just do is to come down to tools and click on WP Reset because I've installed the plugin. So I'll click on WP Reset. I don't need this. Click out. I just scroll down to this side. So it's showing we activate WP Reset, we activate current block system. So I don't want to reactivate all this. So I'll just type reset here. So once you reset, it's going to wipe out all your images, all your text, everything you have on the website is to wipe it out. So just click on type. Are you sure you want to reset? Once you reset, you cannot undo. So I want to reset. I'm trying to reset because of this class. So, so when if I come down here and I reset, what do we have? It will go back to the default blog page, right? So we have done a reset. Now we are starting from scratch, right? Hope you are following.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so we are more than two now, right? Okay. Dominic, you're welcome. So I just
Thank you very
restart,
much, Mr. Peter. Thank you.
I just restart my beautiful website from scratch. So there's nothing on this side. And once you restart, it goes back to the default plugin, to the default site. So I want to delete all the plugins we also have on the site, so I will start from scratch. So I'll select all my plugins and click on delete. So apply, delete. So are we set? So it didn't delete this WP reset. Why? Because we did not deactivate. Now, before you delete any plugin, you have to deactivate the plugin before you can delete. Do you get? So once I deactivate, it's now giving license to delete. Now we want to start building our website. What do we need first? We need a theme. Now, it's not advisable to use this default theme. It's looking so plain. And you must know how to build a site very fast. Like I said, I have a website that I must complete this site by Saturday. I've collected the money. It means I must deliver my work. No excuse. It's a conference website that I must deliver by Saturday. So I had to use a paid template to do this, right? So, and there are also free ways. I didn't buy this template. If I want to buy this template, I'll buy this template for around $49, right? If not more than. The name of the template is called brand something something. So this class is not just a one-off class. I've said that before. Why have the template here? It's one expensive template like that I got for free. So there are different ways to get a free template, a free premium template. So for those that want to advance in this training, will get some of these key tips because you need them on your journey. So this is the theme I currently have, Grand Conference, which is going for around $41. So once you convert $41 to Naira, you know what you'll be getting. So I got this for free. Okay, so let's move on. So what do I need to do now? I'll come down to appearance, click on theme. I need to install a new theme. Very important. I need to install a new theme. So there are different themes I use. I use Elementor theme. I use Blocksy. One good thing about Blocksy comes with Blocksy have predefined templates. There are so many templates with Blocksy. And I also use Astra. Astra too have some templates that you can work with. So this is Blocksy. So to add Blocksy, just come down to add new, click on things, and just type Blocksy. Blockxy, Blocksy, then you activate. Now, Blocksy have a plugin. Please, let's follow this step. It's very important. Blocksy have a plugin. The name of the plugin is called Blocksy Companion. Blocksy Companion is the name of the plugin. So once you just activate your plugin, it will ask you to install Blocksy Companion. Please do that. So even though without doing that, if I refresh my page, we'll see that the page will change from year to year. We have something like this now, a very structured format. Now, at times I don't have stress to start building my menu and all that from scratch. So I'll just click on install Blocksy Companion, right? So it is installing. So Blocksy Companion is activated. It will bring you to this part automatically. Now, the next thing I need to do, I want to install a template, right? The last time I showed us on how to go down to customize, to change our logo, to do some of those stuffs here. If I want to change this logo, I can simply do that, right? So let's do that. You come down to header, right? So Blocksy own have a different, so once you can read and write, it's just for you to follow the settings. So once you come down to header, we have different stuff here. So this part is the logo. I want to change my logo. I'll click on it. Then it will show me select logo, right? So I'll click on, let's locate a file. Okay, the company I'm currently working for, this is their logo. So let's look for a different logo. I don't want to use their logo for this. Let me use my company logo. Please hope you are still following. Are we still following?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the logo I'm currently using for this site. Now I'm trying to build my site from scratch. This is the logo I'm currently using. Now, I don't want this site to user blog as the title of my website. What will I do to that? Right? You can come down here, click on it. Sorry. Okay, let's go back. You can come back to this side. I'm trying to look for something. Okay, let's click on it. So under the site title, you can change your site title. Let's say e-commerce. Now it will change the title from here. But I don't want this title to show here. It's not professional enough. I'll just click on hide title. Now the title is out. So it's left with my logo and my menu, right? And the search bar. Now most times you don't want a search bar, you want something like this. Where is this menu here? This is not supposed to have a menu. Okay, I think I've now activated the menu. So you should have let me go to a different site. Okay, this site just have just menu. At times you just see the full menu, then a button at the side, something like this. The full menu and a button by the side. This one have the menu, then to change language and the search button. So you can decide what do I want on my menu? What do I want people to do on my menu? So this part we have the logo, we have the menu, and we have the search button. Okay, you might now say, okay, I'm building a site for NGO. I just want the logo, then I want my menu, or since we are doing e-commerce website, I want to do shop now. Now I want to add a button here. What will I do? Right? So let's go back. So this is my menu. These are the list of things I can add to my menu. So I need a button. I'll click and drag button into this part. Now we have a button here. Now, do I want the button to come after the search button? Do I want the search button to go last or the button to come last? I can just adjust it from here. Do we get? Hope you are getting it. Now, you can now say, okay, do I want my menu to be close to my logo? I'll just click and drag. Or do I want it to be at the middle of the page? I'll just click and drag it at the middle. So Block C is very simple to use and it makes life very easy. So it means I will have my logo, I will have my menu at the middle, then download and my icon. Now, if I want to adjust this button, I want to change this button, change the color of the button, what do I do? I'll click on the button. So this is what we have here, the label, the text. Now the size of your button, do you want it to be big? Do you want it to be small? The size, I can say, okay, medium. Now once you say medium, the size increases. You can say large, it becomes very big. So it depends on what you want and what you want to go for, right? This part, do you want this style or do you want this style? So they are different. We have two different style here. Now the label test, what do you want? Let's say shop now, right? Okay. I don't need a secondary label. So do you have help? Where do you once they click on shop now? Which page do you want them to link to? Because putting hash button simply makes it won't take them to anywhere. So I can just put the name of my site / shop. But we don't have any page like that. We'll come back here to do that. So what else do I need? So open link in a new tab. So once they click on shop now, they want them to open in a new tab. Settings. So with these ones are not that important. So the design, I want to change. I don't like this blue color. I want to change it to my company color to a darker blue. So I'll come down to design. So the text label color, I think white is okay. Then after white, we have the over color. Simply, once I come on top, what color do I want it to change to? So what if I pick black? Once I hover, you can see it changed to black, right? But let's go back to our normal white. Okay. So my button color, let me look for dark, something dark blue. Okay, I can go with this. Then once I hover, it gives me this. Hope we are getting it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Now,
understand.
the next one is your border radius. Border radius is how curved you want your button to look like. Now, the top, I can say, okay, I want 16. You can see, if I say 32, the higher the number, the higher the curve. Do we get? So, I think we can go with this shop now. What else do we have? There should be a place to also change your text. If you don't like this text, under this part, you can work on your text. You can change the text, thing. These are different style of text. Want it to be thin. Want to change the um your text, the default text and all that. So that is how to change the text. But I think this text is okay. So the padding, let me say. Now, if you take note, if I type here, it gives the same number all through. Now, I don't want that. I want to put in different numbers. So I'm going to unlink it by clicking on this link here to unlink. So I've clicked on it. So I can now say, okay, I want top to be 15, bottom 16, left to be 30, right to be 30. So your top and your bottom will have the same number. Your left and right will also have the same number. Now you can also do this with your border radius. So border radius, I want left to be 0. You can see the fancy button now. You get? You can say I want to write. You might just leave it like this to have a fancy button like this. You might say, okay, you might want to go further and something like this. You get? So something like this. So there are sometimes you see something like this, a button like this. Sometimes you see a button like this. And sometimes you just see a button like this. So it all depends on what you want to go. It's just to be a little bit creative with what you're doing. So when you are working, also think about the responsiveness. How will it appear on mobile? How will it appear on tablets? So those are the three. So this currently we are working on the desktop version. So to change your version to tablet, we have the tablet version. Yeah. So the next one we have the phone version here, something like this. So I think our design is okay with this format. Now you might say, okay, I want to put in something here, I want to add, but I think this is fine, okay like this. Now, once you are done with all your setup, just click on publish, right? So let's refresh my page and see what we have. We have something like this. Now, currently, it's very professional to change your fab icon. It's currently showing a WordPress icon. Now, how will I do that? Let's go back. We have done logo, we have done for mobile. Now your social media, this thing, you can also have a social media icon on, let me change this to desktop. You can say, okay, I want to add my social media to this part. You can just click and drag the social media icon from here, right? So we have our social media icon. So you can also edit your social media icons from here. Let me go back there. There's a place to edit your social media icons. So under here, you can edit. If you don't want Twitter, you can take out Twitter. If you want to put YouTube, just click on this minus button. If you want to add YouTube, you can just type YouTube and click on it and click on this plus button to add. You can also change your color by coming down to design. You change the color to whatever you want to change it to. So something like this. But red is looking too annoying. So if you are following, you can change the size and all that. The icon size. Okay, so you can make it the official normal official color. So these are just the official colors of Facebook, YouTube, and do you want it to be square? Do you want it to be round? Do you want it to be none? Okay, so what do we want to do? Okay, so I'm just trying to go through the settings so that we'll know what I want to do, but I don't want these icons. Let me take them out. So the next thing to do is to come down. Since we don't have any page here, is just for you to come down. You can also work on your footer. You don't want all this to be showing. You want your company name. Footer simply means something like this. Look at this site. There's footer on this particular site. The footer is the down part of your website. So on the footer, we have all this at the footer aspect. So this is what we have at the footer. Your logo, your text, and all that. And there's also a way to build a customized footer, right? So the same process we followed, you have to follow that process to build your footer. So you can just click edit and start building your footer. So you change the copyright, just remove all this, or site by e-commerce. Okay, you can change the theme also if you want to, or you leave it. Then you can put your link, the link to your listing. If you know how to do code, you can just put in the code here to link to your website and all that. So publish. You can also add different stuff here. You can add your menu if you want to. You can just click on menu and add menu underneath, right? You can add your social icon. Oh, okay. So publish. So let's go back to our main page. Do we have any question on that here? We can also go back to the video. So now I want to create several pages. Let's click on add new. Let me create the home page and the about us page. Home. Remember you publish it twice. Go back. Let me create contact us. Okay, publish. I think one page, about us page. Hope you are following.
Yes, sir. But I thought the home page is what we are creating before.
No, I'm just
The
setting up my
shop.
page. You get, I'm setting up my page, this part, this
This
part.
page.
You get. Now, all what I just did, we appear on all the pages, either home, about us, all these stuff here, we appear on all the pages. Do you get?
Okay,
Now,
let
if
me
I go
watch
down
this.
to
Let me watch.
contact us, you will still see all this on contact us page. If I come down to sample page, you will still see all this on sample page. I was just trying to set up the menu. Do you get?
Okay.
Do you understand?
So you're just creating a page, but it doesn't have an actual name, Sha.
What do you say?
Like what you're doing before, you're just creating uh, a page, but doesn't have a name yet.
No, what I was doing before, I was setting the menu of let's just say the menu bar of my site, which is the logo. Because when you install this one, it shows you the name of the site, which is user blah 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 site. So you have to change that to your logo. Then on the button here, what do you want on the button? You can just put the call to action button. You can put your social media icons at the top of your menu bar. Do you get? All what you have been doing is to set up the menu bar of the site.
Okay,
Do you
okay.
understand
I
that?
understand now. Yes, yes.
Okay. So I just created all these pages, but they are not in line now. I want this home to come first, about us to come next, then contact to go last. I don't want this sample page on it. So what we want to do now is to arrange them in the menu section, right? You can't arrange them here. So what we'll now do next is to come down to appearance, click on menu. This is very important. So you have to create a menu. You can type, you can name it anything. So let's say main menu and click on create menu. This is very important. So these are all the pages I've created. Let me put in the ones I want on my menu. I want the home, contact, and about. I'll click on add, right? So which one do I want to come first? This home, just click and drag it up. The next one is about us and contact us. So once I click on save, when I refresh here, Oh, sorry, I didn't say. Did I save? Save menu. Remember, you have to save your menu. Sorry. What is going on? Okay. So once you have done that, where do you want it to appear? So click on, let's say, either menu one. Click on save. If it didn't appear, it means we are going to change this on customize. You can see now we have home, about us, and contact us. So this is either menu one. You can also activate your mobile menu. You want the same stuff on your mobile menu to save changes. So we have the home, about us, and contact us currently here. Hope we are getting it. You might want to say, okay, these tests are looking very small. I want to increase the test size. What you will now do next is to come down to the customize. Go down to menu. This is the menu here. So it's saying to create your menu, you do this, you do that. So these are all the menus here.
So
Right? These are all the menus we have. So we need to now tell our site. It's still showing, like our last class, it's still showing it as a normal blog website. So we want to tell the site, okay, this should be, let's click on this and adjust. I just click on this. I want to adjust it, the design. You can change your font size here. Normally the font size is currently 12. You can see how big it is, but the normal font size should be 15. 15 is still okay. All these are there. Then the weight is showing 700. I don't want 700. 700 is looking too big. Let's do 500 medium. It's still okay. You can also change your color if you want to change it to your default color, something like this. So publish, I'll go back. Now there's what referred to as a drop down menu, right? So I want to add this sample page as a drop down under about us. I'll click on save changes. You just click and drag it back under it. Once you drag it back, it will now turn to this. Once this class ends, I'm going to create another link for us so that we can quickly join. In the next 3 minutes, it will stop. Please bear with me. So look at it now. If you come on top, we now have a drop down menu. But I don't want that drop down. This is just an it. So to remove it, click on it, click on remove. Save. Anything you do here, you must save. Please don't forget that. I refresh now. So we have the home, about, and contact us. Now, we want to start building our e-commerce website. What and what do we need? First of all, number one thing you need a WooCommerce plugin. So I'll come down to plugin, click on. Oh, before that, let's change our page to a static page. If I click on the home now, it's still showing us as a WordPress website. So let's go back and change it to a static website. So I'll come down to customize back, or you can go down to settings to do that. But the easiest way is to come down to customize. Where will I get that? We have done our site. Okay, site identity. You can change your site to here to, let's say, e-commerce. We did this last time, e-commerce website. You can change your tagline here as #1 website in the world. Then you can put your favicon, this your top logo. Yeah, let's go down to library because we have a logo here. Insert, then crop image. So we should have a logo here. Publish. Home page settings. Don't forget a static website. Now it will ask you which of the page you want to use at your home page. Normally your home page should be your home page. So publish. So it is not showing that static this thing again. So we are set. Now the next step for me to do is to come down to my plugins, click on add new plugin. Very, very important. The first plugin we need is our WooCommerce plugin. WooCommerce. Please Follow all the plugins I'm trying to mention. They are very important. Sorry, I didn't spell the WooCommerce very well. So in our next class, we should be able to build a complete. So this is the plugin, the WooCommerce plugin. Install, then you activate. Don't forget that. Activate. So I'm going to share a plugin for us tonight. Let me just skip this guide. I don't want it. We'll do the setup later on. So let me go back to my site. We'll do the setup later on to set up our WooCommerce and business. So the next plugin I need, plugin, add new plugin. I need Elementor. So just type Elementor. I'm going to send us the premium version. And I know I sell the Elementor, but I'm going to give us for free. I said the Elementor Pro. So this is the page that we'll be using to activate. This is what we are going to use to design all our pages, all the pages and all that. This is what we are going to use. So let's go down to all page and see what we have. So once you install WooCommerce, automatically you have the cart, the checkout page, match, yeah, stuff. So it means I'm sharing two videos. I'm going to join them together though and share as one. So can you see my screen now, please?
Yes.
Okay. So hope we are still following. So once you install your WooCommerce plugin, you are going to have the cart, checkout. You are also going to have your shop page. Now, currently, there's no shop page on our platform yet. So once I refresh, there's no shop page. So I need to add the shop page to this, right? So is that shop page I'm going to add to this button here. So let's go down. So let's view the shop page. So view it, just right click and click on open link on a new tab. So this is currently my shop page, right? So I want to put this shop page under here. So I'll copy. And most times I love to build my shop page from scratch, right? So I feel we should just do that. I'm going to delete this shop page and create a page called a shop page. So let me delete it. Okay, it's not showing. Okay, trash. So let's add a new page. So as soon as I add it, let's take note. It won't appear here. How will I add it here? I'll come down to my appearance. So any new page you had, you must come down to your appearance menu, then look for the page. Now this is just click on view all. This is the one I added. Click on add new, right? So where do you want it to appear? Shop page is a very important page. So I want it to appear here, right? So I'll click on save changes. Now if I refresh, we should have it here. Now I want to add this. Currently, it's supposed to be the name of your website /shop/shop, but it's showing as page ID. It's not supposed to be. Once I click on about, it's supposed to be the name of your site /about us. Now, how do you change this? It's very important because you cannot send this as link to your client to look at. Now, I'll come down to my settings. Settings, permalink. Now, choose post name. It's showing as plain, which is this ID. Now use post name, right? So just click on save changes. Now let me refresh my site. It will show you error at first. Okay, look at this now. That changed from ID to about us. If I go down to shop, this is the right link. I'll copy this link. I want to put it under this button. So in case I click on it, it won't show this hash sign. So let's go down. What will I do? I'll come down to my appearance, go to customize. I'll click on this button here, click on it. Now, where you see link URL, paste it. Ctrl V is paste. So save, publish. Now let me come back to home. If I click on shop now, this one will change from home to shop under here. You can see now it's leading us to this same link here. Are we getting all these jargons? Now, the premium plugin which I want to install is very, very important. Very, very, very important. Elementor Pro. So, Elementor Pro will make us build so many customized stuff. So, how will I add that? Since we have it saved on a premium plugin, this is how you install premium plugin. Same way you install premium template. So, I'll click on Add New. Click on Upload. Then choose File. Since I have it on my system. So, it should be under Download. So I'll just look for it. This is Elementor Pro 3.2, blah, blah, blah. Then I'll click on install. Now with Elementor Pro, you can build your customized header, build your customized footer, build different customizable stuff with Elementor Pro. So once you have installed, the next thing to do is to click on activate. Very, very important. Please don't miss this. You must always activate. So we have it here. So we have about 5 plugins. We have Blocksy, Elementor, Elementor Pro, WooCommerce, and WP Reset. Now, we'll stop very soon. In our next class, we'll start building, right? So let's go down to pages. Let me show you how it works. So under this page, I'll click on, just right click. I love to open it on a new tab. So just right on edit, right click, open link in a new tab. So I want to show you how the old stuff is at the back. So on Saturday, we might have a very long class on Saturday, very, very long class. So under edits, this is what we have. Now, before we installed before we install Elementor, it wasn't showing this. Now we have different page builder. We have WP Bakery, we have Elementor, we have so many, we have DV, so many. So I want to edit with Elementor. So let's see what will happen. So in our next class, I'm going to explain some of the tools on Elementor and what you can use them for. It's very important. You must know those tools and how to use them. So let's keep this page. So this is our Elementor. This is our home. I want to close this. So this is what we have currently. Now, if I put in my test, this is test. If I publish, we are going to see this at this part here. Once I click on home, what do we have? We have this, right? If I want to do something else, what else can I do? Add elements. I want to put image. I'll click here. Click on image. Let me select my image. I don't want to use somebody else. So let me use this. The next class will be fun. We are going to learn more in our next class. It will be a fun class. Oh, did I record? Did I? Okay.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yes, I record.
Thank you. So this is our image. I'm going to show this image is very big. Let's publish. Let me refresh my page and see what we have. So we have all this. So in our next class, we are going to see how to build a very beautiful page. Then I will try as much as possible to show us how to do our product setup. Uh, okay. Yeah. In our next class, we are going to do a product setup. Then once we do the product setup, then in another class, we are going to see how to build this particular page and how the products will appear on our front page, things like this. And I'm going to give somebody assignments to help me continue building this website. This is a client's website. So I'm entrusting the website into your care for you to build. There's no money attached to it. It's just for you to see what you can practicalize it. Hope that is cool. Who is up? Who is up for the task?
Jesus.
Who is up for the task?
Which website, sir? Let's see. Which website?
This website. The client has sent me details to add more products to the website, right? So this is the site. This is
This
the
is
shop.
e-commerce. This
Eh?
is e-commerce.
And this is
This is e-commerce.
yes, this is e-commerce website, right? So this is the shop page. So what I just want to do is to add more product on the site. So I'm going to give one of us to do that. So some of the
To add
products,
more product.
yes, to add more products to the website. So some of the products are here
Okay.
already. I need to take out some of these old products and add new products and all that. So once I press next to take me to the next page, oh, error database connection. At times you might be seeing some of this error on your website. So it's normal. It's also normal. So okay. So once you go deeper into WordPress, you should be able to know how to solve some of these issues. At times, your client's website will just go down. You might be so shocked that what will I do? At times, you might be seeing 505 error on your website. Your client will be shouting at you. So you must go, don't just learn this e-commerce and run off. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go to YouTube, check different platforms. This course, the next course, after this e-commerce course, the next course will come up, how to build the online platform. I think I opened the site recently. You can see this site now is showing the 500 error request not, so I'm not the one that built this. So it's taking time to load. That's why it's showing the 500 errors and all that. So most of this stuff, don't just stop at e-commerce website. There is real cash when it comes to building, for this for this site now, I won't charge nothing less than 250K for this element. E-commerce website, so I don't charge anything less than 250K. I charge higher. So you are learning it with 5,000 naira is a giveaway price. It's really, really a giveaway price. So this is like the Udemy course. So I'm going to send the invoice tonight to the client. More about the course, show more, read more, and all that. And for them to enroll, you now do payment gateway. In this part, there's accounts to register now. Once they create the account, they will have to see their dashboard. So WordPress is a very wide platform to scale with. So in our next course, don't miss that course. Don't say, you have started with e-commerce, you just go like that. And some people just register because they want to build e-commerce website for their business. Please, please, um, go further. Maybe saying it's just for your business you want to do it for. This one can now be your main also. Just building a website can now be your main also that you are doing. So let's see. The best student for next week will upload the products for me. Are we cool? Any questions so far? Let me
Yes,
stop
sir,
first.
for now.
Let me stop first. Hope you are enjoying the class.